In the 21st century, biofuels are a trending topic amongst politics and social media. The reason? Climate change and a growing demand for renewable energy by consumers. Biological systems engineers are looking to develop cleaner, renewable energy that can meet these global needs. In definition, biofuels are burnable fuels made from organic materials called biomass. Biofuels don't rely on finite resources such as fossil fuels. They rely on stable, continuously developing resources of plants, solid waste, and wood. Secondly, the consumption of biofuels is healthier for the environment because they rely on sources that reduce carbon emissions through photosynthesis. Although it's not widely applied, ethanol is one form of biofuel applied in the energy industry today. There are other forms of biofuels, such as hydrogen fuel cells, but they are less common, although they have the potential of mass consumption, according to Dr.
Hydrogen is
Zhang.
the best transportation fuel in the future. The reason is high energy efficiency and zero pollutant generated and user fuel price going down. So that means you cannot make a biofuel. It's compatible as a available fuel.
With the currently available technology, it is expensive to convert biomass to biofuel. This makes the overall production costs of fossil fuels significantly lower. This brings up an ethical issue that contradicts the NSPE Code of Conduct, which states engineers shall at all times strive to serve the public interest. Since funding for biofuel projects comes from federal aid, expanding research and development of biofuels costs taxpayers. This takes away funding from other forms of public aid.
As Dr. Zhang stated, mass consumption of biofuel energy would mean greater prices for consumers. They would not be able to compete with low costs of crude oil. Most funding for biofuels come from government projects which are paid for by the taxpayers. Since gas prices are very low, it is not necessarily in the public's best interest to put more money into biofuel infrastructure, which would require them to pay more money for their energy. Additionally, biofuels are not the cleanest form of energy available. Some greenhouse gases are still being released when biofuels are burned. When money is invested in the development of biofuels, then fewer resources are put into cleaner, renewable energy sources. The biomass needed to produce biofuels is potentially unlimited. However, many types of resources are required to produce it. For example, corn requires large amounts of water and energy.
This brings up the problem of food insecurity as another ethical issue stemming from the use of biofuels. When farmland is used up specifically to grow crops to make biofuels, then there's less food available for the agriculture industry, thus inflating food prices. This would also violate the part of the NSPE Code of Conduct that states engineers shall at all times strive to serve for public interest. Engineers are working to develop the most efficient and cleanest possible way to solve our growing future energy needs. But until biofuels are sound in cost, they divert resources away from public interest and remain an ethical issue to be discussed.